Try again. I can't hear you.
That fixed?
Oh, try talking. Talk consistently though.
Okay. Can you hear me all right? Does it crack up a lot? Or?
It's not cracking. You're bassy. Oh, try
doing it?
No, that's perfect.
Oh, it didn't work. Mine didn't work.
Oh, okay.
All right, go back to 0. All right.
Oh, hey guys, Alpaca Thunder here. Isn't this pandemic something else? Today, we're bringing you a socially distanced version of the yarn. And boy, oh boy, are we excited. Today, we're taking a look at Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Wow! Starring Natalie Portman, Liam Neeson,
Are a very particular set of skills.
Ewan McGregor, Ahmed Best, and Keira Knightley. Hold on to your space hats.
Nothing like good old taxation and trade to get your blood boiling.
You know, when I saw this movie as a child, I never. This gave me no information.
Yes, sir.
Tell them we wish to board at once.
Wait, that's the captain?
With all due respect, the
Captain
ambassadors
was
for
like
the
a youth-
Supreme
like a
Chancellor
child
wish to
actor.
board immediately.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
It already feels like more Star Wars than the sequels, but you know, we'll leave that to when we actually watch it.
Why was that actor a kid? That's my question.
They got their big shot.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't sense anything.
Kenobi.
There's like a certain dryness to the original, to the prequel, sorry.
Yeah.
How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands?
These Federation types are cowards. The negotiations will be short.
Weird how lightsabers in the sequels can't do this anymore, eh? They can't even cut skin.
Yeah. This is the first time we actually see a Jedi do Jedi stuff, other than in Episode 5, when Luke uses the Force jump, but they're about to do the Force run. When the droid car comes, you'll see it look weird. Like they're gonna run out of screen, and it looks like an error, but it's actually Force run. I think.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I think this is the start of a really bad disease in Star Wars, though. Because we get better filming techniques, what the Jedi can do starts to get crazier and crazier up into, and then it climaxes in Episode 9.
I do appreciate this movie more these days. The sequels have made me appreciate it.
Yeah.
Isn't that so sad?
Yeah, but I mean, there's still the animated series are so much better than both the prequels or the sequels.
I agree. It was the animated series that got me liking the prequel movies more because it fleshes out. Even though, there's still a lot of faults with this movie.
I really wish that I feel like such a loser because I just want to tell everybody about how Ahsoka was so much more of a part of Anakin's downfall than.
I want to see Ahsoka in live action. That's the dream. And the Mando, maybe. The Naboo are the most dry. They deserve to get just invaded. Let the guns take over.
Their officers have really cool grappling hooks, though.
I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
Missa called Jar Jar Binks. Missa, your humble servant.
That won't be necessary.
Weird that he meets the young Sith Lord so early on.
Oh, but it is. It is demanded by the gods, it is.
Stay down! Can you take us there?
On second thought, no. Not really, no.
Why is he so mean to him, too?
He senses the darkness.
He was trying to replicate what he did with C-3PO and missed the mark.
You cannot be here.
There's a certain pacing to this that is like screaming to someone just needs to run.
You and the Naboo form a symbiont circle. What happens to one of you will affect the other. You must understand this.
But you're part of this world.
I like this part. This is actually one of my favorite parts of the movie. As a kid, we're gonna have to see how it feels now that I'm older.
Really? I quite don't like this part. The whole time I'm like, I just want the Jedis to get to the Queen.
I just like the big fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
Miss, I think we going back now.
So, has the scene held up for you?
Yeah. Yeah, still better than other things. It's amazing. It,
I call you out on that, eh?
I don't think it does anything for the story, I'll agree. Like, it's not really building any characters.
Hey, you could just cut it.
Yeah, they could just cut it.
There we go.
Like, it's trying to show the Jedi as composed and badass, but they're kind of boring and stale, too, so... I like this music. I do like the music of the prequels, actually.
To put all those tariffs on the Trade Federation, they're gonna strike back.
And I will sign a treaty that will legitimize our occupation here. I have assurances it will be ratified.
I mean, the way they
by the
walk
Senate.
cannot be more boring.
You know what it is? It's that they don't wave their arms when they walk. They're like...
Yeah. Natalie Portman must be like, this is my fate. That's not Natalie Portman.
That's not her, yeah.
That's not her. There she is. There she is. Right there. Right there.
She's the only one that walks like a human. Oh, maybe that's why they're doing this. They distinguish her. We've cracked it.
Don't try to... Yeah, that's exactly what their plan was.
Horizontal, that doesn't compute. Wait, you're under arrest.
That Obi-Wan kick.
He's nimble.
But I was saying that the it seems like the Naboo fighters and everything, like the style's very 50s sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Like very like sleek design and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it looks modern, but it looks dated as well, which is what I like. The choice of what the aesthetics look for this time period, right?
Here, Master. Tatooine.
It's controlled by the Hutts.
You can't take a Royal Highness there. The Hutts are gangsters.
The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm.
What's the town called in Tatooine everybody goes to and neglects the entire other planet, the rest of the planet?
That's Mos Eisley.
So this is Mos Eisley they're going to? The only city in Tatooine, apparently.
Is it Mos Eisley? No, I don't think it is.
No?
No. I don't think so.
Storm's coming, Annie! My bones are aching! That's the best scene in the movie. I can't wait for that.
Her Highness commands you to take her handmaiden with you.
This is not a good idea. Stay close to me.
Qui-Gon. Do you not sense it?
Do not sense
Jar Jar, see? See the eye contact Jar Jar knows.
Yeah.
How?
You know those rural towns that it'll be like, look, we have this museum. We have the biggest black diamond in the world, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine Tatooine. It's like, this is where Anakin Skywalker stood. Darth Vader.
That's another weak point of these movies. Little Annie is, you know, I could have done without him.
You don't like Little Annie?
No, but I love all of Watto's
I love Guado.
lines because I used to play a lot of that Pod Racer
game. Oh, it's such a good game.
N64 Star Wars Pod Racer.
Oh, that's pretty good, no doubts there, huh?
Are you an angel?
Damn, Annie. Laying it on thick.
Already.
What? An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
That delay,
right?
It's like I can just imagine they're in the background. They're like, Anakin, you're right.
You're a person.
I'm a person, and my name is Anakin.
Like his delivery is always delayed.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! See that one try?
Yeah,
it's just
that should be the thumbnail to the movie.
I actually love that because it's like it's that nice nostalgic Star Wars engine.
My tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Hello, Manu Matafa.
Fui baniaga. Tolpere bakidanko.
Yippee!
Why is a grown alien man or whatever like feel threatened by a little kid?
Different world, man. Wait, he just took that frog. It's cost 7 whoopee whippies.
7 whoopies, like
seven whoopee whappies.
Whoopie over.
Fun bucks.
You're heading into trouble.
Damn right. He's a Sith Lord. Hard to stay out of it.
Here, you'll like these pallies. Here.
I hate him so much.
Oh, my bones are aching. Storm's coming up, Annie. You better get home quick.
Kind old lady.
Yeah.
Who are you?
You know, I used to think that kind of stuff is crazy, but I get crazy atmospheric migraines. So
Me too. I get migraines.
I could tell storm's coming.
Here in the early spring, I can feel the joints in my knees.
Oh,
Not
really?
hurt, but like...
Well, mine is useless. For me, it's more like, oh, my head hurts. A storm must have happened.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, it passed by yesterday. Look out.
It's sparsely populated. If the trace was correct, I will find them quickly, Master.
Darth Maul. I don't know how I feel about how much they fleshed out Darth Maul. Like, we know he didn't actually die when he falls, and...
Do you mean in Clone Wars, or do you mean in...
In Clone Wars. In general, like, the way that he... I mean, I like him a lot in Clone Wars, but, like, when you try to explain to anyone that hasn't watched the Clone Wars or Rebels, if you try to explain to someone that hasn't watched the Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels that Darth Maul is alive and has spider legs at one point...
Yeah.
And it's a crucial part. That's why, like, at the end of the Solo story, you see him.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the end credit scene. Normal moviegoers are like...
We'll be working much more closely.
I feel like the Jedi in the whole epic of everything are just so whiny. They're like, there's no more Jedi, but the Sith are always 2.
It's because they keep killing each other. And how many times is like, you're the only last Jedi? And it's like, no, there's a video game telling me there's another one over there.
Yeah, like even in like even during the originals, Ahsoka was alive. You know, like Ezra was alive. What's his name? His trainer was alive.
I don't want you to race. It's awful. I die every time Water makes you do it.
The mom is a terrible terrible at this part. I'm worried. Don't.
Anakin.
You know, all those pilots or people, like, he's looking down a microscope or something. What are they doing?
Looking at rocks in this Tatooine place
Like,
they've never been to.
They're like, act. What do you do? I don't know. Science stuff.
Who was his father?
There was no father.
Yeah.
If you looked at Jar Jar's lips, he smiles, but his lips were supposed to be numb. Instead, he sticks out his tongue, but his tongue didn't touch the lasers. His lips did.
It's working! It's working!
I always like that spaceman guy.
Everybody in Tatooine looks like an assassin. Every single person is a bounty hunter. It's just that's their only trade. Moisture farming and bounty hunting.
And a big turnout here from all corners of the Outer Rim territories.
Yeah, I think pod racing is only legal in the Outer Rims.
Oopsie, turn the kill switch.
Just scrawny dough pot, Slimo.
Why is he picking a fight with a kid?
Ah, little Annie!
I like how they all laugh.
Juba!
They're like laughing at a little kid.
There's that one dude that looks like he belongs in a Mad Max film. Yeah, I never noticed that.
It's the only one that sounds like a F1 vehicle.
Wait, is he in front of Evie Endicott? He is! Yes, yeah. That's the only reason Evie Endicott makes it to the end is because he's out of the way.
Yeah.
Everybody else dies.
I know we're in Just hang on!
You shall doing great. So, we shall make you Bombard General.
General?
Bombard General. See, it's all coming together for him.
Yeah. You know, that background reminds me of, it's the Windows background, Windows XP.
There is a possibility with this diversion, many Gungans will be killed.
We are ready to do awesome part.
So they're just sacrificing the guns, eh?
They're doing all the heavy lifting.
I'm on fire.
Get to your ships!
Why don't the pilots have guns? You see one of the pilots going...
Sneaking around?
I do like the little pivot they do.
Oh, you get to see some of Jar Jar's Sith moments here.
Okay, point them out.
Fight. Look at this, look at this. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Just wait, that's not it.
Meanwhile...
You know, anyone that watches episode 1 just comes to watch it for this scene.
It is iconic.
It's by far the best part of it.
Storm's coming up, Annie. You better get home quick.
It's also probably one of the best themes to come out of the whole
it's
saga.
Amazing.
Dark side. Strong as prudent.
Look at this, watch this.
Here comes the Force.
Look at this. Ha! Ha!
Oh yeah, total Force right there.
Watch this.
The deflector shield is too strong.
The fight is cool until we get to the Anakin stuff.
This is tense!
Hey, those have Formula 1 sounds too. The droid ships. Oh, years ago.
Grappling hooks.
Oh!
Why didn't he just stab?
I think that every single time.
There is an added thing here, like during this fight, Obi-Wan is using like a different style of lightsaber fighting, and after this fight, they lost. Like right now, he's been using a lot of like acrobatic moves, and it's after Qui-Gon gets killed that he changes his stance, and it's the one he uses for the rest of this series. If you want to get a little Star Wars nerdy there.
This is nuts.
God, that did not hold up, eh?
Yeah. Look at this move here. Look at this Sith power.
We hit R2!
Did we just land in front of their core reactor?
Look at that, eh?
Obi-Wan Kenobi standing by.
You can. I like the sound design here. You can hear the Sith sounds, right?
Yeah.
Like sha 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 sha.
That's like the first bit of good, like actual, like emotion in the whole movie.
No, Obi-Wan, don't succumb to the dark side.
Oh, giving up, General Jar Jar. Lisa, think of something. My give up. My give up.
Obi-Wan is still using, I think it's core Form 4, but anyways.
Kenobi here.
This!
Whoopsie daisy.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are indebted to you for your bravery, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you, young Skywalker. We will watch your career with great interest.
Wow. Look at them. They invited a Sith to a Jedi funeral.
Always two there are. No more, no less. A master and an apprentice.
But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice?
How do I feel about it? At least it's not a complete. If I'm gonna think back, so if I'm gonna start comparing first of a trilogy, right? You got the original one.
Yeah.
You got Episode 7. That is a carbon copy of Episode 4. At least Episode 1 is different, and as many. Like it's a completely almost different kind of story.
There was that one comment you made once where you said, and this is a good thing about the prequels, where you said, while objectively speaking, the prequels are worse than the sequels, right? Like,
to me, the biggest litmus test as to why the prequels are still better than the sequels is because they're quotable.
Yeah.
That may seem cheap, but at least you remember it more. Well, I can't even quote you anything from the sequels because it's just passes right over you. It's just a science fiction movie. It doesn't feel like Star Wars. Well, the prequels has that. There's somehow still something genuine about it that I enjoy compared to the sequel. So I don't know if that articulates it very well, but that's just my thoughts on it.
How would you rate Star Wars Episode 1 out of 10?
Out of 10, The Phantom Menace is maybe a 5.
As a standalone movie, I think that's fair. 4 or 5, because if you know nothing about Star Wars going into this movie, you just don't care about anything in this movie. Like, there's some annoying kid, he accidentally destroys a space station and saves the day. And
I'm only able to give it a 5 just because I know the world they're trying to build, and then I enjoy. It's got Darth Maul fight, it's got pod racing. That's enough for me to like bump it up. Particularly if I start thinking about the movies I really don't like in the entire series, and trying to put them, try to picture where they're gonna fit, right? Mm-hmm. Then this is a 5. It's leaning towards the bad, like maybe like a 4.5 or 5. It's leaning towards being a bad movie, but there's enough. It's a shrug. It's a shrug. It's a shrug at its best.
So for us, a 5 is an okay movie.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, like a pass. Okay,
yeah,
so
anyways.
Episode 1, 4.5 out of 10. No, better than the second, better than the 9th, better than the 8th.
I think maybe 8.
Tied with 8th?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when we get to it.
Around that area.
I gotta watch it again and get like it's hard for me. I haven't seen it in.
Well, we're gonna watch them all. Get ready, folks.
Oh boy. So yeah.
That's all we have today, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of the Yarn Social Distancing Edition.
Yeah. We will see if we can do more of the Star Wars films, but I appreciate for you guys joining us again today. I'm Felipe.
I'm Juan. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Maybe hit that notification bell if you so dare. Wow. See you next time.
Yeah. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.